so much army for one unit there. And here we go. Finally, Timon makes his move. And that's a nice sneak attack. There's nothing here to defend against it. And welcome back to another episode of World War Selection. In today's battle, we have the return of the king, a rank 1 player, Timon. This is an old replay from time ago, which we sourced out and thought, this one could be a good one for us to cast and showcase. Timon is here in the bottom left in the red as 1, 2, 3. And he's going to be up against Sashkorin. And he will be all the way up in the top right. So it's a very long distance map, let's just say. From the get-go, you can see that they have a lot of trees to start off with. And we do see some iron as well. I do like, before when I used to switch to the other player, you'd still see this revealed. Not anymore. Now that gets covered. I like that. I do like that. And we get to see how each player now scouts 1 for 1. Nice. Now if we go back to Timon here, he's gone this way. Strangely, he's gone this way. Strange way to scout, I guess. I mean, how do people scout? I mean, for me, my first scout has to go to my opponent. I have to see where he is, what he's doing, so I can react quicker. Some players I see, they scout around a little bit. Where's he going? Is he not going for the fish? He's not going for the fish. Where's he going then? Yeah. Oh, there are cows here. Surprised he didn't put anything down to tell himself where they are. It's a bit brave. Guess the memory must be good. He's gone for the cows there first, and then afterwards, I guess he's going to get the fish. I mean, that is the better way to do it. A little bit more hard work, but the better way to do it. As long as he doesn't run out of food there, which he hasn't. I think he literally just dumped as well to make sure he didn't run out. And he's gone across here. Let's go back to Sash. And Sash has gone the pathway I would go. Straight to the enemy base. And lose your scout to a bulwark like I usually do. But Sash manages to run past. Oh no, he's going back. No, he's going across here. Alright, he's doing a decent scout. He's found his opponent, so he's good to go there. I don't see a second. Oh, I do see a second scout. A little bit AWOL there. Not great. But he will see this, so he's gone for this. So that's 3 fish there, so that's not too bad. Now Timon, I don't think he's seen that. He has not seen that. He's scouted on the wrong side of that little river. That's a little bit unfortunate. He's trying to scout the edges here, trying to find extra food. There is some over here, so that's pretty nice. And let's just reveal the map now. Beautiful map. Very, very playable, let's just say. We've got your entrance points here, got a big lake in the middle if you want to go fishing, decent sized lakes on the side, and a tiny little pond in the back just for that extra bit of fish. I mean, there is enough fish there to deal with that. I mean, I would say if you could get your port here would be better because the fish is closer. If you get it here, they're gonna have to travel quite far. It might not be as efficient. But if you go Persia, I think this was this before Persia? I can't remember. But if you go Persia, then this will be nice pond to have to build your whatever they're called, fish pond things. So Timon has found decent amount of resources so far. So he should be doing very well. He's got 1,000 food banked up. Sashkorin, on the other hand, has got 1,500. And let's look at the builds what's going on over here. Got temple on the way. Europe for Sash. We've got pits. Nothing upgraded whatsoever. We only see 2 pits from Sash for the time being. He did build a few bulwarks here just in case some aggression was going to come from Timon. Europe on the way for Timon. Upgrades done. Upgrades on the way. Looks like he's going for a bit of a warrior attack. the initial engagement, let's just say. Surprised he didn't send the workers that were here over here out of the way. I don't think Sash has scouted there. No, so that would have been really nice. His scouting kind of stopped. He must have lost. Oh yeah, he just literally just lost that scout here. I think he should have used that to scout around. You need to waypoint a little bit better with your scout. And what is this? Come on! Does he not know how to waypoint? Shift. Press shift to waypoint. You can scout the whole map. Right. 6 warriors heading over. He still has not seen this, but he must see it through the minimap now. If we look over here, let's see how good Timon scout. Not too bad. Again, AWOL scout. Come on, they gotta be moving. Although he might have left that there to see if there's any enemies coming from there, because he's got the warriors already going from this side, so that means he's got that pathway sorted out. He's also got a scout there as well. He's got the scout on both entrance points, catching a few workers here, which is nice. Very nice, very nice. And we'll just reveal the block again, and he's carrying on with the. He's only got 2 pits. Right, he always cusses me for not catching anything, so definitely there's no proxy pit. So he's literally only gone 2 pits here. So he knows that his opponent is playing it safe. He's gone Europe, so he's got time. He's not wasting too much economy on more pits. So I guess he's gonna be going straight to Iron Age. Here we go. Sashkorin also on the way, and I think we're gonna need to do a bit of a count for the workers here. Okay, Timon on about 60, dead on 60, and 1 fish. Sashkorin on about 49. So Timon, very good lead with the worker count and ahead in tech as Asia, so that's not too bad. Hovering around with these warriors here now, not doing too much with it. He's not gonna send the rest of his warriors in, I guess. A little bit slacking here. Come on, Sash. Slingers are here. I think Sash was a little bit afraid of a warrior push, but he should have known that there was only 2 pits built and that there wasn't going to be too much of a threat. At the moment, it looks like Timon is just scouting around with his warriors. I mean, this is not a bad idea. Leaving your scouts to scout, you know, to see if there's anything coming on either side. Oh, he did have one here. I'm not too sure where that's gone now. Oh, it's gone over here. That's sneaky. Is he going to do anything with it? That's good timing. That's very good timing there. There was a gap and he managed to block it before the warriors got in. Even though, come on, 3 warriors ain't going to do anything. Alright. The slingers on the way. The slingers are on the way with backup of some spearmen as well, so that's a nice combo. And they're European spearmen, they're not your normal average Asian spearmen. Now, does Sash actually see what's going on the left side? He does, but is he gonna go over there? I'm not too sure. No, wait, that's the wrong person. It's muddled up. There we go. No, he does not see that Timon has a base over there, so that's unfortunate for him. It could have been a nice little snipe. Got some workers there, got the fishing. I mean, that's pretty important. He's got 5 bolts there at the moment, so that's pretty decent. And here he comes. The wall was not built in time. Runs his workers into the tower. Who is coming from the wrong way. Unfortunately, he was not positioned correctly there, so the army is going to be able to get in. The workers have hidden away. There are towers here, which is nice. There's plenty of towers. I mean, ideally, what you want to be doing is getting, I don't know how many of these house, I keep forgetting, 8. So every 8 workers, you need one tower just to protect them. But you know what? He didn't have to actually put all of the workers in the towers because he managed to, you know, kind of squash him in. They all pretty much died in the middle. And straight away, look at that. He's already on farming for them ducks. Medieval, West. Ooh, West Asia. And the stables are going up. So we're going to see some sepaks coming through. More army coming through now from Sash. We see some heavy spearmen mixed up in there. So he must also be nearly medieval then. About 3/4 of the way. More heavy spearmen coming through now. I want to see how Timon actually deals with the heavy spearmen. Now, I guess the key here is being Asia. You need to get to medieval a little bit quicker than your opponent so you can get those better units, which at the moment for West Asia is going to be the sepaks. He should have clicked the that, but a little bit unfortunate there. Our army's coming through now. At the moment, he's only facing against the spearmen, so that is fine. Couple of the heavy spearmen, but that's fine. He's got plenty of spearmen there. What's he going on? 4 damage. Their spearman does 4 damage. He does 1.3 damage. Oh, so unfair. So unfair. What is the armor? 7 armor versus 4.4. But you can spam them quicker. That is the difference. Oh, he forgot about the wall. He was focused on getting the stables up. He forgot about the wall. And we got some warriors still heading over. I guess to just a bit of a distraction there. To try and kind of put the Sashkorin a little bit off. But huge army on the way now. Huge. Going for a swim first. But they're coming with their wet feet. Chasing down the boars. Oh dear, oh dear. He managed to get his guy. Oh, nah, he didn't get anything done. Just distraction. A nice little distraction there. He needs to get. He actually managed to get a Mamluk up. A couple of Mamluks by the looks of it. He's getting the third one up. If he can kind of source this out, if he can kind of sort this out, it'll be nice. He doesn't seem to notice that there's a huge army coming here. Oh, does he? Oh, he's gone over to the right side. All right. Doesn't look like he's coming to the left now. So that's going to be a nice catch. I mean, heavy spearmen and the Mamluk, I think, will do pretty decent against the European heavy spearmen. Nine bolts. And that's over 60 workers now and pumping them out non-stop. We should be upgrading. There we go. There I was about to say upgrading those houses because it's pop capped. Nice little find over here. A little gap through the trees to get in there and do some decent damage. So I see about 3, 4, 5, 6 dead workers there. So the lead he had is getting a little bit less here. Loads of dead over there now. I don't think he spotted it. And for him to get in there now, it's going to take some time. He needs to pump out something from the barracks. More units going down. Sipak's chasing one unit there. I think he's in a little bit of a mess here at the moment. He needs to recover. He's got workers. Workers went somewhere, but they're coming back. Not too sure what that was about. Planned to do something, but he changed his mind. Again, more workers going down. Oh my god. So it's down to about 50. Okay, let's just count. 55. No? Yes. 56. It's got 11 boats. So it's still okay. It's still okay for medieval, early medieval. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, if we look at Sash, he must be doing quite decent. More units trickling in, but I think at this point, Timon has it under control. Sash on about just over 61. 62 workers and 1 boat. One little boat. As I said, that was not the best location for that, but it's free food. What can you do? Oh, no. Oh. Why does East Europe get this song? Why does East Europe have this song? I thought this was a late West Asia song. I love this song. The best music they got. I love the medieval rant. That reminds me of old school medieval films like Conan the Barbarian. More stables going up. This is so clunky, so clunky. Still one more. Oh, so many workers dying here. Sash going way about 66 workers now against Timon's. Oh dear. Down to 49 workers. What, 14 bolts. Close the bloody door. They're just trickling in. So much army for one unit there. And here we go. Finally, Timon makes his move. And I said, it's a nice sneak attack. There's nothing here to defend against it. There is two heavy spearmen. It's a big army trying to deal with 2 heavy spearmen there. He needs to go across. We've got some archers coming out now from Sash as well. I guess he wants them against the Mamluks. Could be. Not sure what's the best unit against Mamluks. We see a little bit of a spread of units out in Sash's base here. He's going for as much as he can. Oh, this has been spotted. Let's have a quick back look. There we go. He purposely didn't actually upgrade the towers here, so he wasn't spotted. Somehow it was. And that's going to go down. And I don't think Timon sees it either. Oh dear. Maybe he's going to save a couple of them workers. Ooh, oh, this is cute. This is interesting. These are kind of stuck. Every time you do an attack move, they get stuck. That's a pretty good idea, actually. That is a pretty good idea. We saw this earlier. Trying to defend the inside of his house. So since we rewinded, let's have a look at the worker counts. Timon, it's about, okay, now his fishing is non-existent at the moment. He's down to about 48 workers. Alright, okay, that's about 48 workers. And Sash is on about 68 workers. And the 2 boats. And in comes the attack. We saw what's happened there. We've got another huge wave coming in from Sash here down towards the south of Timon's base. I guess we're pumping out more workers there, He's also got the fishing going up on down here as well. He's sent some workers over here. Not sure where he's gonna be heading to. The boats are, luckily, it's shallow water. He can actually just go somewhere else. Sash's vision at the moment is non-existent on the right side. So if Tip can get some ports over here on this coast, or even up here, being cheeky and going around that side there. Oh, here we go. Let's go back to this attack. Yep, this is done pretty decent damage here. I see a lot of dead workers on the floor. We'll have a quick count here. There was on about 66 workers. He's down to about 58 workers. So that's a nice amount of kills, about 8 kills plus whatever he managed to produce in that time through the temple. So maybe about 10 kills in total. And the fishing is... he's got the port. He just needs to get those boats working again. Got some shooting ranges over here. That's interesting. Go, whatever you're doing, go. Right, you know what? I mean, I'm surprised that he hasn't actually attacked with the Mamluks yet and the Sipaks. Very surprised. I would have assumed he might have gone with them to the other side instead of the heavy spearmen, but they are the better defense, especially against the really heavy European army. Now there is only archers now. They're gonna be a little bit squishy. Okay, this has been spotted somehow. Must have heard something when the boar was attacking. Oh, he's going for his own boats now. But he's got no wood. It's actually doesn't have too much economy backing him at the moment. He's only on 123 of 143, and Timon on about 138, 140. No one's even maxed out. Where are the houses? Still more units being attacked. This is non-stop action going on here. But Timon is nearly at Sash's base with a very deadly army that's going to really do some serious damage. But Timon needs to defend at home. These heavy spearmen are no joke. They're coming through. The door's left open, so, well, there's a gap there anyway. The tree line's about to vanish. But he's back on the fishing, which is nice. Over here. But Sash now needs to deal with them shooting ranges on the right, so he's going to have to... he has to send some units over there to deal with that, which is not going to be easy. Where are the Mamelukes going? Where are the Mamelukes going? Maybe they haven't found anything decent there. There's a lot of dead stuff going to happen there. Oh, all of the workers are running around outside. That's why he's gone out. He's gone out to try and find them. What a catch. What a catch. Ooh, a couple of them, they're going to die over here as well. Spearman doing a nice job of slowing down the cavalry. Attack, 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 attack. Ooh. Everything coming back now for Sash to defend against this. This is huge attack. Right. So down to 40 workers now. From 66 down to 40 workers. So that was well played. I hear something. Oh, here we go. Military men. Don't forget he has military men as well. Oh, he's got a couple of Mamluks here to try and defend against anything that might be coming. Oh, he's trying to get the fish boats going, but might not be good. Oh, look at this. Got some archers. Why not? They're cheap. They just cost food. I was going to say they just cost water, but they just cost food. Ooh, nice catch there by Sash. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Giving the others time. Oh, no, carry on the micro. Oh, no. Oh, he is. Nicely done, nicely done. This is going to be a nice... This is going to be a surprise, let's just say. If you could get in there and micro that, that's going to be a beautiful... That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. Timon's showing why he's rank 1, why he's the king of the castle. Sashkorin is no joke. I mean, Sashkorin is a top player. Yeah, I hear noises. Right here noises. Ah, here we go. Ooh, nice catch. Look at that. They're hitting that, but they're getting the splash damage. And nice. Okay. He's trying to get into nice positions here. He's trying to get as many workers as he can. I was going to fish boats as well, although that's not that important there. Mamluk's doing decent damage. Let's see how much damage they did. 3.3 damage. Not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, port's going to go down. Oh, you should be sending a few archers over here, which is nice. I mean, the archer spam is going to be non-stop. They are close. Right, let's have another look at the worker count. Timon up to 64 workers now, and Sashkorin about 56 workers in 9 boats. I mean, Timon has the boat lead, but again, the boats are AWOL in the middle. He's keeping them nice and safe, which is good. He just needs to find time now to build some ports to try and get 11 kills. Damn! What a veteran. And what's going on over here at home? Still, I guess he doesn't want to tech up just yet. He needs to get those workers going. Finally, all this shooting ranges are gone. No, there's still some left. He's finishing them off now. But it's been a nice distraction. It's been a nice distraction. The extra food he had from all of that fishing paid for it, I guess. Sashkorin's still building those workers. He's about 62 now in 11 boats. Really pumping out the economy now. Timon now has had enough. He's going to late medieval with 68 workers and 14 boats. So that is pretty decent. Probably pump out a few more there. Nobody seems to be getting vision upgrade by the looks of it. Yeah, nobody wants the vision upgrade anymore. Alright, some more Oglyns coming in now. He does like a bit of the Oglyns. They're very quick. With 100 speed. That is pretty quick. I didn't actually realize how quick the Oglyns were. Wow, okay. How quick are the East Asian horses then? These are 100. Ooh, trying to catch some bolts here, but that got a bit. Take him down. Oh, we've got some archers over here trying to take down the bolts. He needs to. Oh, here we go. The Sipaxa here. Sipaxa here. Oglyns still do decent damage. I mean, chip away, chip away. So it's stopping, delaying Sashkorin from trying to get to late medieval, even though he is on his way. But he's got less workers. He's just lost some workers. Sashkorin trying to find a way in where Timon is not defending against him, and he needs to. This will be a nice spot to kind of kill some units. He needs to get in there. Oglen's still in his base. More units streaming down. And what is he still doing with the heavy spearmen? I think the game of the heavy spearmen is nearly finished. A couple of workers dead. Not too serious. More Mamluks and Sipaks. Doing pretty well here. They're a little bit more mobile than your average. It's 22 speed. Because they've been hit, it drops down to 22 speed. No? 75 speed, yeah. The actual stats changes when they get hit. These Oglyns still on it. Doing nice distraction here. Nice surround. Oh, this got spotted. A few workers dead. So here we go. Here we go. 65 workers and 10 boats. So he's lost a little bit of economy there. Sash is on about 55, 57 workers. Yeah, he's reached late medieval. Oh, he doesn't have. He's gonna have to go abstract. Boat's not knowing where to go. There's no port. He needs to send them over here. Then it'll be quite nice if he can get this. It'll be very nice for him. Food will be great. But this Sash is doing very well here. The amount of splitting he's done with the units, it's been pretty good. It's kept Timon on his toes. I think I need to reduce the sound a bit in this. I can't hear. There we go. I need the music. Oh, there it is. I was thinking, what is hitting something? Right. Yeah, this is going to be dealt. Oglyns and Sipaks and Mamluks. It's a nice combo. It's a very, very nice combo. I hear cannons. I hear cannons are here. We also got cannons and catapults as well from Sash. I'm surprised nobody's just tried to build a wall across. Should have been a very good idea if somebody managed to do that, but nobody seems to have been able to do that, which is unfortunate. It looks like Timon has lost his fishing. He's lost his fishing. He's got none, but he does have 71 workers, so that's pretty decent. I think he might be getting more. Again, more army coming in here to try and do that. Oh, he's getting vision now. He's going for the vision. We have vision over here. No, he's relying on towers for vision at the moment. If we look at the fog of war. Yeah, Timon doesn't have too much vision. He cannot see too much other than what he's got around. But he's got a lot of units going everywhere here. Ooh, nice catch there. Maybe one kill. Yep, nice. Every little bit counts. So at the moment, this is going to be a danger zone. He knows that there's workshops there and barracks. He needs to stop this coming. This push needs to stop coming. He's putting some towers down to slow it down. And at the back, he is trying to do as much chip away damage as possible. Trying to get as many worker kills as possible. Another find here. Nice. Very nice, very nice. And just have a look at Sash's view here at the moment. Doesn't see too much on the other side, of course. He hasn't got anything there at the moment, but he's pushing hard. He's pushing through. He's got the two catapults, 3 catapults coming through, but he still has these. These guys will never die. He'll never be able to catch these, but that's because I mean, he's late medieval, so he should have the stables up, so he can start chasing them down. I mean, Europe does have good stables. He does have a good stable, but I think he's used his economy on this archer catapult push, which is not going that great. Because we got the Bashabuzuks out, which are pretty decent, and Timon now has decent amount of. Wow, is that what? They both got decent vision now. They both went for the vision upgrade, but yes, let's just rebuild it now. Ooh, what are these squads? Squads. Cannons though. Timon did save up to get those cannons ready. The catapults aren't going to do too much. The range of the catapults are not great. We need to actually take a quick count of the workers here. He's down to 57 workers for Sash. That's probably slowed them down getting to industrial. Definitely can't get to industrial with only 57 workers. Timon on 69 workers, so he should be able to get into industrial if he chooses to. But I don't know if he's ready for that. He's still pumping out workers. Sash actually is going to try and head over to Russia. His economy is not great. He's got the wood, that's for sure. He's got a lot of wood, but there's another attack. Oh, huge amount of ogres coming in now. I don't think he'll be able to get what he needs to do. Ideally, Timon needs to go for the iron and the food income for Sash. That way he'll slow him down even more. Oh, we've got cannons now as well from Sash. And the European cannons, they're a little bit better. Timon pulling back. But in the back, he does have some units attacking. He needs to get in there. He needs to go. He needs to get them workers. Splitting off. He's splitting off. Can he get in there before the door closes? Oh, he should have gone in there. There's not really any towers there. He should have gone through there. But he's getting a few chip damage there, which is nice. Oh, he's losing some cannons though. He's losing some cannons. Spamming everything out of the barracks and shooting ranges now. Ogre's coming in. He saved as enough as he can, which is nice. Still doing some more damage over here. Oh, he lost all of these though, unfortunately. But the sacrifice was that they took down the workers there, so that should be decent enough for him. Sash on 54 workers now, and he's trying to get to industrial, which is he's gonna be able to do. He's about to run out of iron there. He's got the 10k iron here, and he's got enough there, but he needs to put a few more workers on there. And he had doubled the wood earlier, now he's got less. He's got less. He's used up all the wood. Do we see Timon going to industrial? Yes, he is on the way, and he's going to be going abstract. Oh, he's only just clicked on the warehouse upgrade. How did I, of all of these warehouses, I clicked the one that was upgrading first? That's just genius. That's just genius. What can I say? What can I say? Lucky again? I don't know. No. So now late medieval for East Europe. Song. Is it the same song? Nah. Changes. I'm gonna put it back on Timon. The music is better. We're the same. I'm done. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. He's going to be able to take all of this down, and Sash is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Big trouble. Running out of economy. Halfway to industrial there now for Timon. Doing all right. Little bit is bare minimum on the food, but he's not running out. So he's all right. He's not producing too much at the moment. I guess he's just pumping out cannons for the time being because they only cost iron. He's got plenty of iron. Oh, finally, we see some Cossacks coming. Are they going to be able to do any damage? How many did he build? How many did he build? 2 stables, 3 stables. $125 speed. And he's gone straight for these. Oh, now. Would have been better going off for the workers straight in. I mean, there were some juicy workers over here. Double farm for Timon here because he doesn't have the fish anymore. And the push is good. The push is good from Timon. Not finding any damage here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. Too late with the Cossacks. And Timon now slowly pushing through. Sash will be able to defend against us for a little while. He's got the militiamen, but does he? I guess he's out of food. I think he cancelled and restarted industrial as well, but again he's gonna have to cancel. You have no choice. Gonna have to cancel and try and micro your ass back into the game with some horses, but I think it might be a little bit late. Timon is on the other side with the cannons. He's pushing through. Once this that's it. Sash taps out, and that is the GG. That is a GG. What a game! Finally, we see a bit of Asia versus Europe. Some nice gameplay, but they both played pretty well. But Timon is the daddy at the moment. He's the king of the castle, so he's kind of done pretty well there. Sash could have got the stables sooner. Definitely could have done something with that. Although he would have got followed by the Ogrins, but he could have stopped the Ogrins coming into his base. That kind of damaged him quite a bit there, as well as the shooting ranges that were built here. That kind of done pretty well. There's a lot of big attacks by Timon there, but a lot of aggression by Sashkorin as well, splitting up his army constantly, non-stop throughout the game, trying to do damage to Timon. But in the end, Timon came up top. He destroyed him. Well played, both players. Thank you for sharing the replay. Until next time, goodbye.